today's video, I'll be comparing every brand new unit, including the new Bert Mythic, to see exactly which one is best in SpongeBob Tower Defense. The update released earlier today, and in it there's a total of 5 brand new units. So make sure you watch this video to see me summon and test out every single one of them. And before we can even start using each one in the game, we actually have to get all of them first. Now, in total, there's actually 4 that you can get from these summons, and then 1 that you can get from completing a certain map. So I think for starters, we'll actually focus on trying to get every single summon one from the summon area right here. And luckily right now, Tiff is actually boosted right now, which is one of the 2 brand new mythics, including the Bert right here, Jojo down in the legendaries, and then Sand Creature down in the epics. So yeah, luckily we have 1.8 million gems that we can literally completely spend to try to get all 4 brand new units. And just so we can see them pop up 1 at a time, I definitely only want to summon 10 at a time for now. So let's see, out of our first 10, it looks like the best is an epic, but we still could get the Sand Creature for this, which is one that we are missing. So let's see, so far we're on uncommons. Alright, here we go. We got the 2 shiny Wumbo units. That's crazy. Alright, here we go. Epics, and dang it. Yeah, out of our first 10 summons, we did not get anything we need, but let's just do another 10 at once. Okay, nice. Here we go. We got a mythic this time. Let's see, first one's a SpongeBob, second one's Bubble Bass, third one's a Bubble Bass, fourth one's a Barnacle Boy, fifth one goes up to Barnacle Boy Patrick, sixth one's, alright, here we go, we're on Epic, the next one is Bang! Aw, just a Princess Mindy. Here we go though, we got 3 clicks left. Aw, Mermaid Man SpongeBob, 2 clicks left. No, Mr. Krabs. Oh, come on, please beat the mythic we're missing. Come on, in 3, 2, 1, and boom! Aw, realistic fish head, dang it. Yeah, we still have yet to get one more missing. In fact, the realistic fish head wasn't even a boosted one, which is a little bit weird, but whatever. We'll do another 10 at once. So let's do, alright, Gary, into Karate SpongeBob, into another one, into Pearl, into Karate Sandy, into Mrs. Bob. And now we have 4 left, and now we only have 3 left. No, come on, 2 left, 1 left. Oh, nice, there we go. We got Tiff. Let's go. Nice, alright, that was one of the 4 we are missing. In fact, it was the second toughest one out of these summon ones that we are missing, which is super good. And it seems like the best one out of this one is just an epic, so I'll just skip to ones that are finally on rares. Alright, here we go. Finally on our 7th one, we got to rares, and yeah, wow, we did not get a single new one out of any 10 of these. Here we go with our next 10 though. Maybe we can get lucky out of all these since we literally started with uncommons. Nice. Oh, okay, 5 uncommons in a row. Yikes. Alright, here we go. Finally we're on to epics. Oh, it's still rares. Dang, man, we only have 2 clicks left. Alright, Doodle Bob, SpongeBob, and the final one is boom. Oh, another realistic fish head. Hold on, we need to check the odds for getting a realistic fish head. It has to be higher than the rest. Oh wow, it's actually somewhat lower than the rest. Interesting. Oh, and then Bert is actually a 0.02% chance to get compared to all the rest that are 0.08, etc. Wow. Okay, Bert might actually be somewhat tough to get. I'm not gonna lie, this might actually take a second to pull. We'll see though, because we did actually get another mythic from these 10, and let's see, alright, still nothing, still nothing, still nothing, still nothing. Aw, just a Pinhead Larry. Let's see, maybe we could get lucky out of these 10 right here. Aw, just a legendary is the best one. Alright, well, it still give me 2 of the ones that we are missing, just not the Bert. So let's see, here we go, we're on rares, still a rare, epic, and legendary. Come on, be the one. Oh wait, that's 10. Dang it, still nothing. Well, let's just do another 10. Alright, here we go, another legendary, so it could be 2 out of the 3 we are still missing from the gem summons. Let's see, alright, here we go, rare, legendary, nice, there we go, we got Jojo. Let's go, 2 out of 4 complete. No way, we got 2. Wait, what are the odds of that? That's actually crazy. We actually got 2 of the new ones right away. Nice. Yeah, now all we're missing is the epic and mythic. So yeah, theoretically we could get the epic out of these 10 right here. In fact, here we go. We're on rare. Alright, here we go. Epic, epic. Come on. No, dang it. It's getting right to legendary. It's still nothing. Let's see. Maybe out of these 10 we could get lucky since it is actually going to be a mythical one just like the last few times. So let's see. Here we go. Rare into epic into just a man ray. Well, about these 10. Oh, wait. No way we got. Wait, do we actually get a secret from these 10? Oh, okay. Wait, never mind. It's just epic. Well, that's good. At least we guaranteed ourselves possibly getting the one we're missing right now. So let's see. Alright, still Krusty Krab, Old Man Jenkins into boom. Just Princess Mindy. Let's see. It seems like out of these 10, we also got another mythic, as you can see from those particle effects. Let's see, we're already on to rare, into epic. Nice, there we go. We got Sand Creatures, sick. Alright, here we go. Legendary, and boom. Final one. Just Dirty Dance. Still not the mythic we are missing. Oh, wait. What? No way. Wait, hold on. Wait, I need to check something. Sand Creature. Wait, what? Wait, yo, we literally got a Wumbo one. That's not even what I'm looking for. Are you serious, bro? That's not even what I wanted. I wanted a normal one for the video. Come on now. Well, I guess we have to summon until we get a second epic one. Yikes, that kind of sucks, bro. That's not what I wanted to happen. Let's see, come on, be a mythic that we're missing. Be a mythic we're missing. Dang it, still man ray. You know what, we'll do 10 summons until we're finally below 1.8 million gems, and then we'll finally go into 50 summons at once to try to get the last mythic we're missing. So let's see, here we go, rare, just skipping right to legendary, and it's just 2 man rays back to back. Yikes, our luck is trash. And this one's just a legendary, bro, who cares? Yeah, here we go, we're on to rares, and now we're gonna be on to epics just like that. Oh, never mind, it's just gonna skip right past epics. Alright, literally nothing we needed that time. Let's see, alright, here we go. We did get another mythic this time around, it seems. Let's see, what is it gonna land on? What is it gonna land on? Come on, come on, boom! Aw, Mermaid Man. Yeah, we'll do 3 summons worth of 10 at once, and then we'll move on to doing 50 at once. So here we go, rare, just legendary again, and skipped right past epic and didn't even go to mythic. Let's see though, here we go, we did get another mythic of this from this 10. Alright, here we go, rares, shiny wumbo, not bad, shiny, come on, yes, there we go, wait, what? Oh wait, I don't think tiff is the one we're missing. Oh man, dang it. Yeah, wait, let me double check, I'm pretty sure we already had a tiff. Let's see, yeah, dang it, now we have 2 tiffs. Who cares, bro? That's not even what I want at this point. All I care about is the new mythic as well as the only epic that we're missing now. We literally got a wombo version instead of getting a normal version. So let's see, here we go. Rare into rare into rare into rare. What the heck was that 10 summon? Alright, well that's definitely gonna be our last 10 summon. Yeah, now let's just do video ones. Wait, no wait, we actually got a secret. Wait, hold up, wait, we got a secret, but wait, what is it? Here we go. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, Cyber. Oh, I was hoping for a shiny one, but still cool. We did get a secret in this video. And nice, it seems like we finally did get the sand creature that we were missing. Still no mythic we're missing yet though. So all we can do is hope and pray we do get a mythic that we are missing from these 10. So let's see, here we go. Oh, nothing. We did get 2 more JoJo's, but that's it from that 10. Let's see, maybe from this video we can get lucky though. Let's see, alright, here we go. First row, second row, third row, fourth row, and 5th row. Dang it, still nothing, just another JoJo. Let's see, maybe from this video we can get lucky. It is gonna be another mythic, so let's see what it lands on. Alright, here we go. Final row. No, still nothing. Wait, we did get a shiny wombo sand creature. Oh, that's crazy lucky. I'm pretty sure that's pretty rare too. I'll take it. Let's see, out of this video, what are we gonna get? And still nothing. Just another JoJo though, so I guess I can't complain too much. And let's see, out of these 50, what are we gonna get? Nothing. Come on, bro. We've spent at least 50,000 gems at this point. We still have yet to get the 1 mythic we're missing. Come on, out of these ones, please. No, still nothing. Alright, here we go. Another video one's just another mythic. The other which is gonna land on, let's see. Alright, here we go, and bang. Oh, literally 8 mythics, still not one we're missing. Maybe out of these 50 we can get something. Come on, bro. This is taking way too long at this point. Oh, tiff. No, that's not what we're missing. We're missing Bert, bro. Give me Bert right now. Bert for the win. Right now. Bang. Oh, it's just another tiff and JoJo. Let's see. From these 50, bang. Still nothing. Come on, at least from these 50. No, still 3 JoJo's in a row. Still no Bert. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's what it's called. Bert right here. Only 22,000 exists, so it is actually fairly rare. And because of that, hopefully we can get out of all 50 of these. Let's see, and bang. Oh, there we go. Nice. Literally the last unit in these 50 summons. We actually did get Bert with 30 seconds left until it does reset. Wow. Yeah, now we finally unlocked 4 of the 5 units we are missing this video, and now we just need to get the last one that's actually from the brand new story mode map. Holy voice crack, but yeah, let me show it off right now. As you can see, if you scroll down a little bit, there is the rock bottom map, where you can actually get the brand new unit right here. Now, I definitely do not have time to try to get this unit since it's literally, let's see, it's only a 5% chance to get it per time you do end up playing. So instead, we are going to hop into a trading plaza to try to get this unit for a trade right now. Here we go. Yeah, in the chat, we'll just type, oh, bro, why did a hashtag? Are you kidding me? Alright, there we go. Now we went through trading server for brand new map unit, no trades. And here we go. We already got a trade from this person right here. Oh, nice. They finally added the searching menu. That means you can search up people. Like, let's say I want to trade Smokey right here. Nice. That's really good. I'm glad they finally ended up adding that, bro. Oh my goodness. It's about time. So let's see, does this person have the brand new unit we're missing? Aw, just 5 times game speed, bro. I don't care about that. Alright, let's send it again, see if anyone accepts our trade, or at least sends this one. Alright, we got the same trade from that person, but finally we got a new from this SPDD is life. Bro, they have shiny one with tiff. That's cool, but that's not what I'm looking for. You know what? We might as well ask if we can index it real quick. Why not, bro? That's sick. Alright, let's remove our Cyborg. He did say yes to it, so yeah, let's just accept it right now. Nice. We're actually gonna index this pet real quick. That's super cool. Yeah, we'll definitely have to trade back right instantly, but that's super cool. Only 22 exists. This is a little bit of a side quest, but we'll still take it. So yeah, there goes the trade right then and there. We'll definitely instantly send him a trade back, and yeah, luckily we can finally search up his name, which makes it a lot easier for us. So there we go, we sent him a trade, he did it up exciting, and yeah, let's just type in tiff to add it back in just like so. And boom, yep, let's just ready up, confirm just like that, and nice. Yep, there we go, he confirmed himself, and there goes the trade right then and there. Perfect. Yeah, now we'll just continue accepting trades from other people to see if anyone else wants to do this trade. And dang it, this person doesn't even have the new map unit, but they do say that they do have a gift. Oh, cool, the handsome Splankton. Yo, why not, bro? We'll accept the gift. Yo, thank you so much, bro. Huge shout out to you, the_Eden. Much love, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, there you go. He confirmed himself, and we'll just ready up right now, too. A huge shout out again. Thank you so much. And yeah, nice. There goes the trade right then and there. Perfect. It actually went through. Yeah, now let's just continue trading people to see if anyone wants to do this cyborg trade. No, that's not what I want, bro. Are you serious? Alright, I'll do this up to you guys once we finally find someone with the Wumbo or whatever normal version it is, the new map unit. Oh, this person has the Wumbo version. I need a normal version. Dang it, that sucks, bro. If he had the normal version, I would definitely do this, but he only has the Wumbo version, it seems. He said I could trade this for the normal one, but it's okay. Thank you so much. I'll still put you in the video. Much love, man. Thank you for even offering that. Alright, this person right here said he actually did have quite a lot, so we'll see if he has a normal one. Oh, he has a Wumbo and shiny version, but not a normal one. Wait, no way. Yeah, let me ask him in the chest and see. Unfortunately, he does not have training chat. Alright, here we go. He actually might remove them and put in a normal one. Let's see. Nice. Okay, perfect. Finally, we found someone with a normal one. There we go. Let's go. Huge shout out to Roblox_ instead of I'm probably overplaying a little bit, but it's all good. At least we finally have all 5 units completed right then and there. Nice. Yeah, now we can finally head back to the lobby to actually test out all of them. Yeah, now that we finally have all of that, out of the way, we can definitely max out every single one by getting enough food for each one to be level 50. And I think we'll actually go from the most common one all the way to the rarest one, so going from epic all the way to mythic. So yeah, let's just start by feeding up the brand new. Oh my goodness, I am so stupid. Why did I even type in epic? What am I doing? All right, yeah, here it is right here, the sand creature. So yeah, let's just feed this one all the way up to level 50 right away. So there's level 10, 20, 30, 40, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Nice. Yeah, only 578 buckets of chum down the drain just like that, but that's all good. We'll still do it. Next up on the list, though, it's time to do the 2 legendaries that were in this game, or at least added to this update. Starting with, let's just do, wait, where is it? Wait, what? Okay, here it is, Jojo, which at the moment 94,000 exists. So that's level 10, 20, 30, 40, 47, 48, 49. And finally, just like that, with a little bit over 1,000 buckets of chum, we got it to level 50. Perfect. So I have this 2 out of the 5 units fully maxed out, and now we'll just move on to the brand new legendary, again, the Glove World SpongeBob, which is arguably my favorite one out of every single one this update so far for sure. It looks the coolest out of all of them, but yeah, there's level 20 already, as well as level 30 and 40, and just like that, level 50 again. So yeah, there's 3 out of the 5 maxed out, and all that's left to do now is max out the 2 mythics to this update, that of which was Tiff and Bert. So yeah, let's see, where is Bert? Alright, I guess not Bert, let's do Tiff first, because that's the one that we got the most out of. So yeah, here it is. And let's press feed and start leveling up this one. So I have this one's a level 10 as well as level 20 already. And now we got it to level 30 and 40. And finally, after over 1 million XP's data, we got this one to level 50 with 1,700 buckets of chum. Jeez. Yeah, now we're nearly below 10,000 buckets of chum. In fact, once we add in this last one where this bird unit right here, we'll actually be below 10,000 buckets of chum, which sucks. So yeah, just like that, there's the final unit fully maxed out. Wow. Yep, like I said earlier, there's every single unit fully maxed out and fully gotten to. And for the first unit we'll be testing out on Endless Mode Constantly, Endless Mode 1, we'll be using the brand new Sand Creature. So yeah, let's just grab a Krusty Krab that's fully maxed out. And one of the best starting units in the game, the Elastic Waistband. And finally, the brand new level 50 Sand Creature all the way down. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, right here. And yeah, without any waiting, let's just see exactly how far this one unit can get on Endless Mode Constantly, Endless Mode A. Here we go. And yeah, for this one game, we'll make sure to fully auto skip the entire time on 5 times game speed, and on every single game, we'll just start by placing down an elastic waistband right here. That way we can farm enough money to place down both of our Krusty Krabs just like so. In fact, by wave 7, we fully maxed out both of our Krusty Krabs, and now we can finally fully focus on maxing out the little sand creature right over here. In fact, already in level 0, doing 1,302 damage every 2.3 seconds, and has a total of 18 range on it as well. But yeah, there's its level 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, when maxed out, the sand creature does exactly 3,255 damage every 2 seconds, and has 27 range on it. Now we can definitely place down every single one of them too, starting, I'm pretty sure you can actually place down a total of 3 epics at once. Yeah, let me just double check, and you have 3 epics at once. So you have this 2 out of 3 max, and finally 3 out of 3 max by wave 16. Yeah, now we might as well sell our starter unit and both our Krusty Krabs since we don't really need them anymore, and now we just need to see exactly how long we can truly survive for in total. In fact, yeah, we already made it well past wave 20 as well now too. And we might as well figure out exactly how much damage these guys are doing in total a second. So if we pull out a calculator just like so, and if we do 3,255 divided by 2 seconds, which is how long its cooldown is, it's doing roughly 1,627 damage a second. And then obviously times that by 3, which is how many we have placed, we're doing roughly 5,000 damage a second, which isn't actually too bad at all for an epic. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'll take it. It's not bad at all. So now we just need to figure out exactly how far we can make it, starting with taking out that small dirty ball that died right here. And now we're already 3 waves away from wave 40, and now we're only 2 waves away. Actually, on wave 39, meaning we're 1 wave away, we had another medium-sized dirty bubble died right here, and boom, now we also made it to wave 40. On wave 43 is when the next giant dirty bubble boss spawns in, so yeah, I'll just see you guys once we make it there for now. On wave 43, yep, like I said, it did spawn in, and this time I made it all the way right here already, which is definitely not good. But I think my goal is to make it to at least wave 100, if not wave 200 with this team, which I think should be possible. I guess only time will tell. I mean, we're already 3 days away from wave 50 at this point right then and there. In fact, yeah, now we have another small dirty bubble boss spawning when we're 2 is away from wave 50, just like so. This time with 5,000 all dying over here. And now we're only 1 wave away from wave 50. And boom, now we also made it to wave 50. On wave 53, we have another giant one, this time dying over this way. And on wave 57, we have our next giant one, or I guess our next giant one. That's what it's really called, spawning on wave 57. This time with 14,000 health, dying all the way right here yet again. Yep, we're 3 days away from wave 60 yet again, and now we're only 2 waves away. And 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 60. On wave 62, we have another smaller one spawning in and immediately dying. And on wave 67, we were 3 days away from wave 70, and we had a medium-sized one die right in front of Patrick's house right here. Yeah, now we're only 2 days away from wave 70 though. And 1 wave away, and boom, there we go. Now we finally made it to wave 70. On wave 71, however, we have another giant one spawning in with 17,000 health, making it right here. And on wave 76, we have another smaller one dying all the way over this way. Yeah, now we're officially 3 days away from wave 80 though. And 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 80. On wave 81, we have a medium-sized zone with 10,000 health also dying in front of Patrick's house yet again. And on wave 85, we have a giant one spawning with 20,000 health dying all the way over this way past the intersection for the first time ever. Yeah, we're already closing really close on to wave 100, which is kind of crazy. In fact, yeah, now we're 3 waves away from wave 90. And 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 90 with our next giant dirty bubble, or I guess our next smaller dirty bubble boss also dying in front of Patrick's house. Yeah, that's the final one until we finally make it and making it to wave 100. But now we're officially 5 waves away from wave 100 on the dot, and our next medium-sized one died right over here. Yeah, now we're only 4 waves away though, 3 waves away, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, just like that we have one final giant dirty ball boss until we finally end up making it to wave 100, dying right here, and boom, now we officially made it to wave 100. Nice. Yeah, now we're officially 3 days away from wave 110, and we defeated our next smaller dirty bubble too. In fact, yeah, here's our next medium-sized on wave 109, this time dying right here. And boom, now we made it to wave 110. On wave 113, we have another giant one spawning with 29,000 health, also dying in front of Squidward's house. And on wave 118, we have another smaller one dying over here. Now we made it to wave 120 though. And on wave 123, we have a medium-sized one with 18,000 health dying right here. And on wave 127, we have another giant one with 35,000 health, this time finally making it to this corner. But now we're 3 days away from wave 130, and now we're only 2 waves away. And 1 wave away, and boom, nice. Now we finally made it to wave 130. On wave 132, though, we have another smaller one with 17,000 health, also making it past Patrick's house officially. And this time on wave 137, we have another medium-sized one finally passing the intersection now too. Now we finally made it to wave 140 though. And on wave 141, we have a giant one with 42,000 health dying right here. On wave 146 though, we have a smaller one finally passing the intersection now as well. And now we made it past wave 150. On wave 151, we have a medium-sized one dying right here. On wave 155, we have another giant one spawning and finally reaching over 50,000 health this time, also dying on this corner this time too. So it's definitely going to be close whether or not we make it to wave 200. Either way though, we're slowly but surely inching closer and closer because now we finally made it to wave 160 on the eye, and we have another smaller one this time making it all the way right here. Wow. Dang, that one made it a lot further than I thought it was gonna do. I thought it was gonna make it right here, but this time it made it all the way over this way, and that's the small dirty bubble. Even the medium-sized ones also died where the smaller one died, and the giant one's making it even further with 60,000 now this time, making it all the way right here. Yeah, now we finally made it to wave 170 on the dot 2 now. On wave 174 though, we got another smaller one dying right here. And on wave 170 now we have a medium-sized one with 38,000 now dying all the way over this way. And now we finally made it past wave 180. On wave 183 though, we have a giant one with 72,000 health, which is kinda crazy. But luckily we still are just barely able to take it out, this time dying all the way over this way when its range only reaches over here. This time on wave 180 though, we have another smaller one dying right here. And now we finally made it past wave 190, and this time we have another medium-sized one with 46,000 health dying past that corner, this time dying right this way. But now we're officially 5 waves away from wave 200. And now we're only 4 waves away. And 3 waves away. And here comes our final giant one before we make it to wave 200, this time well past where it died last time. Making it all the way past the intersection, dying actually on the intersection right here. But now we're only 2 waves away from wave 200. 1 wave away. And boom, we officially made it to wave 200. Wow. Yeah, now I think I'm definitely done commentating over all these small variables that's spawning, because yeah, who really cares about them at this point anymore? So yeah, no more commentating over all these guys. I mean, this one only has 43,000 health, and it basically dies in the same exact spot every single time anyway. But what we still do care about is all the medium-sized that's spawning, like this one with 55,000 health finally reaching this corner. And every single time we make it to wave 210 on the dot, like that one right there. On wave 211, we have a giant one finally reaching over 100,000 health for the first time ever. And this one might actually be the first one to get on by. Let's see. Oh, it does. No way, with 3,000 health left on it. Dang. Yeah, that's finally at first. It looks like we did make it past wave 200 likely, but it's definitely going to be close whether or not we make it to wave 250. As yeah, this time it's going to get on by, and now we're down to 65 health on the dot. Now we already made it past wave 220 as well, and we have another giant, or not giant, medium-sized one on wave 222 dying on this corner right this way. And by wave 225, we have another giant dirty bubble with 125,000 health this time. That's also probably going to get on by. Yeah, it looks like this one's going to get on by with a little bit more than 20,000 health. So now we go from 65 health on our base all the way down to 30 health. So yeah, the next one will definitely be the death of us. Now we're only 3 waves away from wave 230 though, meaning we're about to be only 20 waves away from wave 250. But now we're only 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 230. In fact, on wave 235, we have another medium-sized one with nearly 80,000 health, and luckily we will still be able to get this one just barely, this time dying all the way over here. But the same could not be said for this giant dirty bubble that got by with a little bit under 50,000 health. So I have just did that. Finally by wave 239, we died with the first unit of 5. Yeah, wow, 238 waves beaten with just this one epic alone. I'll tell you, that's honestly really solid. But yeah, after every single game, we'll definitely have a leaderboard up on screen for how far each one got. And right now, the sand creature is in first place with 238 waves beaten. Next on the list though, it's definitely time to test the brand new legendary. Well, I guess there's 2 legendaries in total. But I think for now, I definitely want to start with the brand new creature one, which is Jojo. So let's unequip the sand creature, type in Jojo just like that, and yeah, let's equip the level 51. And yeah, hopefully this one can do at least slightly better than the last one, but as always, we'll find out right about now on the same exact map. Here we go. And the same rules apply just like last time, where we'll do the exact same start as last time too, by placing on our starting it as well as both of our farms. And since I was paying a lot more attention this time, I was able to actually max all of them by wave 5. Yeah, now it is most definitely time to place down all of these guys, and actually they seem to do piercing damage, so I think it's best to actually place them on this stretch right here, just so they can reach all of this line area over this way, while still hopefully reaching all this area over this way too. I guess we'll find out soon enough, but already in level 0 is doing 4,147 damage every 1.5 seconds, and it has 23 range. But there's until level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, wow, when maxed out it does 10,373 damage every 1.3 seconds, and has 34.5 range on it. Now we'll definitely place down the last 2 just like so, and yeah, that's basically all we really need to do for now. And last but not least, we can calculate the stats from both to see exactly how much damage we're doing a second. So if we put a calculator just like so and a click, or I guess click on one of those units right there, we can do 10,373 divided by 1.3 seconds because that's the cooldown on it. And yeah, we're doing roughly 7,979 damage a second per one. Then obviously times that by 2 to get exactly how much damage we're doing in a second. We're doing around 16,000 damage compared to the less than 5,000 damage we're doing with the epic that we used last time. I guess that's not bad. We'll take it. But yeah, unfortunately these guys do only do piercing damage compared to the full AoE damage we were doing with the last team. So I think it's genuinely going to be close to whether or not this one does better than the last one. I guess we'll find out shortly since the first giant 30 ball lost that right here. And boom, now we made it past wave 30. This time on wave 34 though, we had a smaller one die over this way again. And on wave 30 now, we have another medium-sized one with 6,000 dying on this intersection too. And boom, now we made it past wave 40. On wave 43 though, we have another giant one spawning in. So yeah, here comes this one with 11,000 health. Yeah, this one's also gonna die at least a little bit slightly past the intersection right over here this time. So yeah, slightly better than the last, but not by a lot. Now we're only through this waypoint 50 though, and 2 waves away, and here comes our next small dirty ball with 6,000 dying right here, but now we're only 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it to wave 50. On wave 53 though, we have a medium-sized one with 7,000 dying right here, and on wave 57 we have a giant one with 14,000 this time dying all the way over this way, and now we're through this wave from wave 60, and now we're only 2 waves away, and yep, just like that, now we're 1 wave away, and bang, just like that, now we made it to wave 60. On wave 62, we have a smaller one with 7,000 dying right here. And on wave 67, we have another medium-sized one with 9,000 also dying right here. But boom, just like that, now we made it to wave 70 on the dot. And on wave 71, we have another giant one with this time with 17,000 making it right here already. Yikes. I feel like this is way too early on to already have enemies leaking that far on. I'm a little bit concerned that we might actually end up losing soon enough. On wave 76 though, we have another smaller one dying right here. And now we're 2 waves away from wave 80. And 1 wave away. And boom, now we made it to wave 80. On wave 81, we have a medium-sized one with 10,000 also dying in this intersection area. And on wave 85, we have another medium-sized one with 20,000 all the way. Now that's a giant one dying right here. But now we're officially 5 waves away from wave 100, and we have another medium-sized one dying right here. But now we're only 3 waves away from wave 100. And 2 waves away. 1 wave away, and boom, just like that, we finally made it to wave 100 on the die. Here comes our final giant dirty bubble, this time dying right here, and nice, now we made it to wave 100. Yeah, now that we made it past wave 100, I think I'm definitely done commentating over all these small dirty balls that spawn in like this one right this way. And instead we'll fully focus on every single medium-sized dirty bubble like this one dying right here. And every single time we make it past wave 110, 120, etc. And every single time we have a giant one like this one with 29,000 dying right this way. So yeah, now we already made it past wave 120. And on wave 123, we have a medium-sized one with 18,000 this time dying right here. And now we're only through this wave from wave 130. And we have another giant one with 35,000 this time too. This time almost making it to this corner. Actually, no, it did make it to this corner dying right here. Yeah, now we're only 2 waves away from wave 130 though. 1 wave away. And boom, finally last we made it to wave 130 on the dot. On wave 137 though, we have another medium-sized dirty bubble with 22,000 dying in between the intersection and this first corner. And boom, now we made it past wave 140. On wave 141 again, we have another medium-sized one. Actually, no, this is a giant one with 42,000 dying right here. And on wave 151, we have another medium-sized one dying over this way. And on wave 155, we have another giant one finally reaching over 50,000 dying over here. Now we're only 3 away from wave 160 though, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and bang, just like that, now we made it to wave 160. On wave 165, we have another medium-sized one with 32,000 finally reaching this corner. And on wave 169, we have another giant one reaching over 60,000 passing this corner, this time dying right here. Yeah, luckily now we made it all the way to wave 170. And on wave 179, we have another medium-sized one dying all the way over here. On wave 183, we have a giant one reaching 72,000 dying all the way on this corner, this time making it all the way over here. So yeah, it seems like we might actually lose soon. Like, to be fair, they can basically reach the same exact range all the way down over this, so but it's definitely going to be close whether or not we're able to pass the area too. Luckily, now we're 3 waves away from wave 190, so it seems like we will be able to make it to wave 200 at least, since yeah, now we're 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we made it to wave 190. On wave 193, we have our final medium-sized dirty ball that will be commentated over on this round dying right here. But now we're through to wave 200, and we have another giant one spawning in with 87,000 this time too. Yeah, this was gonna make it even further than the last one, I'm pretty sure. This time dying all the way over on the intersection area right here, but now we're only 2 waves away from wave 200. 1 wave away, and boom, we officially made it to wave 200. Yeah, like I said, now I'm definitely done commentating over all these small dirty bubble bosses that spawn in like this one over this way right here. And every single time a medium-sized one spawns in like this one all the way over this way, this time dying right here, so this will be the final one we commentate over. And yeah, now we finally made it to wave 210. And wait, our first few enemies are starting to leak on by now actually too. Wow, this is a big slow intro we leaked on by. And wait, even the giant dirty bubbles is leaking on by too. What the heck? Wait, I think we're gonna be alive for at least a little bit longer, but wow, this is bad. Wait, what the heck is going on? Yeah, just like that we go from all the way down to 100 health all the way down to 50 and now only 15. Yeah, now we made it past wave 220 as well. And on wave 225, we have the final giant dirty ball that's gonna spawn in, and it's not even gonna be that kills us. It actually seems like it's gonna be this big slow until we have 646 out that actually somehow leaked on by. Oh wait, never mind. Oh, okay, never mind. It's gonna kill us. Wow. Yeah, 224 waves beats him with this one. That was actually really close. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get flamed for where I actually placed that unit, but it's whatever. Here's the new leaderboard. Now we have the sandy creature in first place with 238 waves beaten. And second place goes to JoJo with 224 waves beaten. Yeah, last up on the list, we definitely have to test out the final legendary of this update, that of which is called the Glove World SpongeBob. And wait, I only have 32 minutes to complete this. Wait, what the heck? Okay, hold on. I need to complete this real quick. I'll be right back once this is done. Hold on. Darn it, bro. I was not able to finish it in time. Alright, whatever. I guess I won't be completing that quest. Either way, let's just move on to the second unit right now. Oh, sorry, the third unit. My bad. So this is the same exact team, fully equipped it out, and let's just see exactly how far we can get yet again on the same exact map. And yeah, I just decided to skip all the intro stuff. We already have both of our Krusty Krabs fully maxed out, and now we'll place down our SpongeBob probably right over here, I suppose. And yeah, on level 0, this one's doing 3,325 damage every 2.4 seconds, and has 22 range. As always though, it's definitely time to begin leveling up, so it's level 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not bad. Yeah, with my set does 8,313 damage every 2 seconds and has 33 range on it. For now though, we actually are going to sell and replace on this corner right here. That way it does reach all of this area over this way, as you can see, like that. And then we'll just place down the second one right next to it over this way, just like so. Yeah, and as always, you can only place down 2 legendaries, which kind of sucks, but it's... Oh wait, never mind, we can apparently place 3 legendaries. Alright, whatever, we'll just place down a third one over here, I guess. So yeah, there's the 3 legendaries placed, and now let's just figure out exactly how much damage we're doing in a second, as always. So I have PC calculator, we'll do 8,313 divided by 2. Each one's doing roughly 4,000 damage a second, but times that by 3 to get the total, we're doing roughly 12,000 damage a second. Yeah, and considering we're also doing splash damage on top of that, it's not bad. And it has a pretty decent range on it too, I'll take it. Already though, enemies are starting to get over this way, which is definitely a little bit concerning, but I think for now we'll be fine. I'm not too concerned quite yet. Either way though, by wave 29 we have our first giant dirty bubble of this round, and this time it dives over this way with almost 10,000 health on it, and nice, we already made it to wave 30. On wave 34, we have our first small dirty bubble we're coming to over with 5,000 health, even making it further than the giant dirty bubble did somehow. But now we're already through this away from wave 40, 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, here's the next medium-sized dirty bubble. Then it's the first one we're coming to over, this time down right here, and boom, now we made it to wave 40. On wave 43 though, we have our next giant dirty bubble spine, and this time with 11,000 health on it, and this one's gonna die even earlier than last time, all the way right here. And now we're already through this away from wave 50, and we actually have our final small dirty bubble we'll be coming to over this round with only 5,000 health dying right here, but now we're only 2 waves away and 1 wave away. And boom, now we made it to wave 50, so now I'm definitely done commentating over every single small dirty bubble that spawns in. Yeah, instead for now, we'll only focus on all these medium-sized ones that spawn in, like this one that died right here, as well as every single giant one that spawns in, like the one that spawns on wave 57 when we're 3 into wave 60, like this one right here with 14,000 health dying right here. Yeah, luckily now we're only 2 waves away from wave 60, 1 wave away, and boom, now we finally made it there too. On wave 67, we have another medium-sized one somehow making it all the way over here already, which is honestly crazy. Because yeah, what the heck, why are enemies already making it all the way over here? What is going on? I mean, at least we finally made it to wave 70, but yeah, that one made it right here this time. I mean, even the giant one also died all the way over this way, which isn't too far, but it's a lot further than the last time. That's interesting. On wave 81, finally, we have another medium-sized one making it all the way over right here. And on wave 85, we have a giant one dying right this way. But now we're officially 10 waves away from wave 100. On wave 95, we have our final medium-sized dirty bubble that we're going to be commentating over, this time dying all the way over here. But now we're officially 3 waves away from wave 100. And now we're only 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, somehow, someway, we actually are gonna make it to wave 100 after that giant dirty bubble died right here, just like that. Wow. Yeah, now I'm definitely done commentating over every single small dirty ball that spawns, and on top of all that, as well as every single medium-sized one. So I have still no more commentating over every single one that spawns in like this size right this way right here, and every single medium-sized one like this one that died right here. But what we still do congrats every single time we make it past wave 110, 120, etc., and these giant ones that die right here this time. Yeah, now we already made it past wave 120 though. On wave 127, however, we have another giant one, this time dying right here, and now we're already 2 waves away from wave 130, and 1 wave away, and boom, now we made it past wave 130. In fact, yeah, now we already made it past wave 140 as well. On wave 141, however, we have another giant one reaching all the way past that area, this time dying right here. And now we made it past wave 150. Wait, no way, enemies are already leaking on by wave 155. Yeah, Speedy and she'll be gone by, and yeah, now we're gonna be down to 92 health. Even these giant ones also making it extremely far all the way right here. But now we're already 3 waves away from wave 170 or 160, sorry. But now we're only 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and boom, now we made it to wave 160 on the dot. And on wave 160 now we have another one, but for some reason this one only died right here. Weird. I honestly don't know why that happens. Now we already made it to wave 180 though, so yeah, it looks like we might just barely be able to make it to wave 200. Yeah, it looks like, wait, oh my goodness, yo, so many enemies are making it super far again, and now we have another giant one to defeat too. This time with 72,000 health, but yeah, it's also gonna die fairly easily all the way over here. Now we're already 3 waves away from wave 190, and 2 waves away, 1 wave away, and bang, now we made it to wave 190. And wait, even more enemies are starting to leak on by too. Yeah, another speedy until we got on by, so now we're gonna be down to 84 health. And wait, even more enemies. Yeah, now we're down to 76, and just like that, now we're gonna be down to, I think, 61. Yeah, even a big, oh wait, 2 big slow anchovies got on by. Wait, we're literally dead here. No way. Yep, just like that, we're gonna be down to 11th health like that. And now even this big slow anchovy is also gonna get on by just like so. No way. Only 196 ways beaten with this one. In fact, yeah, here's the new leaderboard. We still somehow have the literal epic, the sandy creature in first place with 238 ways beaten. And in second place goes to JoJo with 224. And in dead last we have Glove World with SpongeBob with only 196 waves beaten. Finally, last but not least, all we have to test out now is both of the brand new mythic says update. And I think I definitely want to start with the most common one that I got, that of which was Tiff. So yeah, here's Tiff right here. We'll just equip it right now and see exactly how far we can get with it in game right now once more. Here we go. And this time, as always, we'll actually place it on this corner right here and instantly maxed out. I'm not even gonna read out the level 0 stats. Yeah, there it is, instantly maxed out just like so. Yeah, when maxed out does 2,875 damage every 1.7 seconds and has 34.5 range on it. Then obviously we'll just place the second one right over this way since this is probably the next possible spot. So yeah, there's both instantly maxed out, and yeah, now we're good for now. Yep, when adding it up, we do 2,875 divided by 1.7 seconds, and yeah, we get roughly 1,003 or 1,600 damage a second times 2 from both of them. And wow, these guys are really only doing 3,000 damage. Yikes, I feel like that's garbage, no? I mean, sure they have 34 range, but that's really not that great damage-wise. Yikes. Yeah, I really don't expect to get too far with this one, so I think we're only going to commentate over one giant or one small dirty bubble, one medium one, and then we'll fully focus on all the giant ones. In fact, yeah, here's the first small dirty bubble, and the only small dirty bubble will be commentated over instantly dying right here. And then wave 1, or wave 39, we had a medium-sized one die right here too. Yep, now that we made it to wave 40 and on wave 43, the giant dirty bubble spawns, and we'll only be commentating over those from now on. So yeah, there goes the next giant dirty bubble, making it right here. And yep, just like that, we already passed wave 50. This time on wave 57, another giant one died right here. And now we made it past wave 60. And now we made it past wave 170. On wave 71, though, we have another giant one dying right here. And nice, now we also made it to wave 80. On wave 85, though, we have another giant one dying right here. And actually on wave 99, we had another one dying right here. Yeah, now I think I'm strictly only going to commentate over every single time it spawns in rather than talking about every single wave unless we make it to wave 200 somehow. As yeah, we're already past wave 100 and that's a decent milestone, so yeah, I'll see you guys once the next giant dirty bubble spawns in. So here we go, now we made it to wave 113 and this is when the next giant dirty bubble spawns in, this time with almost 30,000 health dying right here. And on wave 127, another one spawns in, this time with 35,000 health, making it all the way right here. And on wave 141, we have another one giant one dying in the same exact spot. And on wave 155, we have another one dying in the exact same spot again. And on wave 169, we have another one spawning in, this time with 60,000 health, also dying right around here this time, a little bit further than the last few. On wave 183, we have another one spawning in, this time with 72,000 health, also dying in this same spot I died last time. And actually on wave 197, we have another giant one spawning with 87,000 health, dying right here. Yeah, now we're officially 3 days away from wave 200 though, and now we're only 2 waves away, and yep, just like that, we're 1 wave away. And bang, on the dot, we made it to wave 200, so this is already not even the worst one, it's actually the 3rd best. We still have a little bit of a ways to go until it is the 2nd best and even the 1st best, so I'll just see you guys when the next giant dirty bubble boss spawns in. See you guys soon. So I have here you go, by wave 211, another one spawned in, and this one's gonna make it even further than the last one all the way right here. This time by wave 225, we have another one spawning in, this time with 125,000 dying a little bit further right here. And now that that boss is defeated, this is officially the 2nd best. And here we go, another one will be spawning in right now on wave 239, and as long as we're able to defeat this one, this is officially the new best, and yeah, this one's gonna die all the way over here right here. So yeah, GG's. Now that we made it to wave 240, this is officially the best one so far. But I have a feeling we might actually be able to make it to wave 300, so yeah, I'll just continue what we're doing right now. So yeah, here we go. For the first time ever on wave 253, we have another one spawning with 181,000 dying all the way right here. And on wave 267, we have another one spawning, but even more enemies are even leaking further now. Wait, I think we actually might start taking damage. Wait, yeah, no way. Wait, yo, we're literally dead on wave 267 this time. Wow, yeah, both of them got on by, and yeah, even the giant dirty bubble's getting on by too. So yeah, officially by wave 267, we lose yet again. Yep, now we're down to 50 health, and just like that, we lost. Wow, 266 waves beats it. So yeah, here's the second to last leaderboard before we finally move on to the last unit. We have the same creature in for, oh wait, no, the tiff unit in first place with 266 waves. Second place goes to the sandy creature with 238. Third is the jojo with 224. And at dead last we have the glove world SpongeBob with 196 waves beats it. Yeah, last but not least, we do have to test out the final mythic, the toughest one to get this video, that of which was Bert. So yeah, there it is right here, level 50. Let's equip it and see exactly how far we can get with the final one on the same exact map. Here we go. And we'll place the first one right here as well as the second one right over this way. And let's see, when maxed out, it does a total of 7,875 damage every 1.4 seconds. It has 37.5 range. And yeah, we'll just instantly max out the second one by wave 10, and we'll just sell everything else that we don't really need. And yeah, for this final game, we'll just do one final time lapse. I hope you guys enjoy. Here we go.